We're going to take the horn off because this bracket is attached to both heads. I haven't got the exhaust yet. We'll do that next, but we're going to go ahead and get this horn off. Isn't that nice of them? 100 years, that's been the same bolt size, and on M8 they change it. Isn't that wonderful? Half-inch nut and bolts been the same for, I used to hit the table, forever. Been fine holding every other horn on in the country. What I'll do is I'll put this back on that so I don't have to bag it and chase it down later. Get a screwdriver. Just unplug the horn. Now, this will work either way, but you can usually tell how they had the wires connected by the length and where the hold down is for the wire. And you just bend that up out of the way, pull that wire out, horns off. Now we can get to these two bolts right here. Guess what? They went up the size on those too. The reason we have, there's two reasons why we got to take this bracket off. Number one, you got to get to the back bolts of the intake up in between those two fat heads. When I do this, I'll put this back in that head so that I know where those are as well. These heads shouldn't need maintenance, but we're gonna have them checked for valve springs just the same, in case part of that tick that this thing had. We know what the tick was. This thing's full of metal shavings, the whole motor. But there was quite a loud tick over here on the back cylinder on the valve train somewhere. Could have been a lifter, could have been a cam, could have been all the way up. We're getting all this stuff off so that we can get to the cam chest and take it apart. Now lay that up out of the way. We'll put these back in the head so we don't lose those. Put a few turns on them so they don't back out on you and fall out on the floor when there's stuff sitting around. Oh, those are going to be fun. I can see that already. Let me find the right Allen for those and we'll bring it back in. This tool right here, made by Lang, is made for intakes. See the ball end on that? And flat ratchet so you can get it in tight places. Let's see if it'll work on the M8. This is really for Evo and twin cam, but we'll see if it works on the M8 as well. It's a little dark in here, but the back intake bolts are right inside there. You just slide that ball end in, break them loose. Remember, those heads get hot, so those bolts are going to be a little tight in there. When you're reinstalling this, you don't want to over torque those. You're going to wind up stripping that head, and that's not going to be a fun task. Of course, impossible to get your hand in there. Now these are the intake housing holders are slotted on the back, so the back bolts don't have to come all the way out, but I loosen them up pretty good so we don't have to deal with that. Let's go around to the other side. However, these are much easier to get to if you have those, you got the rocker boxes off. If you're trying to do this without taking the rocker boxes and stuff off, then you're probably going to be in here pretty tight, but because the tank's off and the rocker boxes are off, we can get in right here to those. Now these have to come all the way out. They're not slotted. Even if they were slotted, you wouldn't be able to pull those without doing this. When you're working on this one, you got this plastic piece that holds the injectors in. You don't want to get up against that with that ratchet and have that bolt push that up there and bust that. Looks like we got a few more wires on this throttle body to get off. Intake is loose now. Gotta find the clip on this thing to release it. There it is. Let me get a small screwdriver so I can get this started. Nothing like fighting with it. Boy, that does not want to come off. And I'm not going to force it. I'll go ahead and we'll pull the heads, and then I can turn this thing over and see why that clip's not releasing. Before we pull the heads, we've got to do the exhaust. So see on the bottom one here, maybe a trick. Get another extension. Okay, this is the extension, nuts right there. The bottom one looked like the stud was poked out a little bit, so that may be, I may have to find a different socket to get it out. The stud's poking out pretty good. Might be enough socket here to get on it though. No way to get a camera in there. It's not that hard to find though. You're gonna need that swivel socket up here as well, because you won't get to it for the frame. Let's go right here to the back. Let's drop these two bolts back here for the back exhaust. And these are like regular bikes, are 9/16. We'll lay these on the table because when I get the pipes off, I'll stick it back in the pipes just so we don't lose those. Let me pull you off this for a minute. Now, you can't even see it. It's right down in there off the transmission. Right down in there, you'll find a nut and a bolt holding this bracket on for these pipes. Didn't feel like it wanted to loosen. Feel like it was getting tighter, but it wasn't. Okay. Ball out of there. Come on. There we go. Okay. So it looks like we're going to be down to the floorboard. By my Allens. Hopefully they made these easier to get off on these bikes. Okay, those are 8mm. That's gonna need a bigger wrench. I got those things tight. Oh, wow. That ain't been off since Harley Loctited in with green Loctite. I can tell you that right now. Now that's got a special spacer on it, so I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the frame so that we know that spacer was back there. That one wasn't near as bad. I'm thankful for that. If you've ever taken a floorboard off a twin cam or Evo bike, there's one bolt that's up under the frame and it's a nightmare. So, just to give you an idea. Okay. Now we got that floorboard out of the way. We might be able to finagle this top around, pull it out. Okay, so it's out. Unfortunately, the O2 sensor wire is really short, so we're going to figure out where that plugs in and free it up. Where are you going, O2 sensor wire? Okay, so we got a zip tie over there. Should be able to cut that. We're still chasing this O2 sensor back to its plug. Here's the back one. I'm pulling out enough to release the clip on it. The back one's loose. Oh, here's the front one way down here. Of course, right in an area where you can't get to it. There we go. Hey, we found that nut. Okay. So the exhaust pipes are off, out of the way.